Have you ever been searching at old games? Run through, have you ever been, have you ever been reminiscing about old games? Searching on the internet or in GameStop, wherever you're at, and you run across a game called Jak and Daxter. I wonder how that game played or what it was like. Well, tune in because I'm going to tell you all about this 3 game series. Now, in the first game, my favorite of the 3, there's no knowledge of what's going on. You're just a new player playing a new game, and you're running around this mystical village type place. You're the character of Jak, and your brother is Daxter, but you don't find that out till later, because as of right now, he's a little squirrel-looking thing. And you find out how he turned into that. Basically, he fell into this green goo that changed him into the squirrel. He was a little boy. You have, flashbacks throughout the game of seeing him as a little boy. You guys traveling in a boat. And basically, the whole game is trying to complete tasks and different missions and go into different areas to try to turn him back. Now, while you're doing this, you're collecting eggs, you're trying to defeat bad people, you're fishing, trying to pass different missions that include fishing and stuff. Like, you're trying to catch the biggest fish that you can. You have to, what's it called? You have to, round up a whole herd of sheep or llama or whatever they are. It's just a great gameplay. The mechanics are good. You have different, punching moves, jumping moves, different stuff like that. And the final boss is an ancient giant robot which has been restored to working order by the villains of the game, Gol and Maya. Defeating the robot in the final task of the game, and it goes to a cutscene. Now, once you get there, that's when you start crying, because it's depressing. Once the cutscene hits, you see that you actually cannot revive Daxter from being a weasel otter. So you just wasted 65 hours of your time to defeat this game, and just all to find out that you actually can't even fix the problem. But they still did release a game 2. Now, Jak II takes place in a whole different area. Now, it is similar, but it does have differences. The similarities are that you still have challenges and different things like that, but you no longer are a good guy. You're no longer fighting for the good team. You're now a bad guy. And you no longer have the eco boosts. You now have weapons and vehicles that you fly around on, and you do races and you shoot at people and different things like that. Now, Haven City is basically the world hub. That's where you go to. And that's where Jackson's wanted, and they want to put him back in prison. Now that it's a new game and Jax was in prison being experimented on, he can now absorb dark eco and it doesn't hurt him. It actually helps him. So, basically, with Jak II, after Gol and Maya is defeated, Jak and Daxter join the Samoas, the Green Sage, and so Jak opens a device that Samoa's daughter. So basically, Jak activates this device that Samoa's daughter, Kier, was basically testing. And she got it to work, and he activated it, and the gate opens and allows strange creatures to flood into the world. And then the rider sucks the group within it. Both Jak and Daxter become separate in the journey, and eventually land in Haven City. Now, that's where Jak gets swooped up and put into jail and done experiments on, and Daxter finds him and breaks him out of the facility. Now they're on the run. And, yeah.